Hello. Hello and welcome to Art Connect. This is your host Meera Bhansali for the evening and looks like आज भी कुछ network issues आ रहे हैं. So I'm not sure whether I'm audible or not, and since my audience hasn't connected yet, it is going to be difficult for me to know whether I'm audible or not. Oh, we do have an audience. So lovely. Um, am I audible enough? Please may I know that in the comment section. Yes, so we have our okay, so I got a thumbs up sign, but I do not see any comments whether I'm audible enough or not. Okay, so today our guest is facing some network issues, so I hope she's able to resolve it as soon as possible. Till then, we'll wait for her for a few minutes, and for those who have joined, ये है आर्ट कनेक्ट शो. मैं हूँ आपकी होस्ट मीरा बंसाली और आप ये आर्ट कनेक्ट शो देख रहे हैं नीलम सक्सेना दी के पेज पर. एंड हमारे एस्टीम गेस्ट आज की जो है वो एक कथक एक्सपोनेंट हैं और उनका नाम है अर्पणा राव. ओके, सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू कनेक्ट विथ हर, लेकिन उन्होंने ऑलरेडी इन्फॉर्म किया था दैट उनको नेटवर्क इश्यूज है. लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. This is the second time we are facing network issues with Arparna Di. Okay, so I cannot see who all have connected with me, and I hope you keep your patience. So thank you for connecting. Okay, let me just go once again to what is Art Connect. So Art Connect is a show where जहाँ पर आप सभी व्यूवर्स एक आर्टिस्ट से कनेक्ट करेंगे, लेकिन आर्टिस्ट से नहीं, आर्टिस्ट से तो आप रूबरू होंगे. गेस आर्टिस्ट के आर्ट से आपको उनके आर्ट के बारे में पता चलेगा. आप उनके आर्ट के जो द वे यू कैन फॉलो योर पैशन थ्रू दैट आर्ट, उसके बारे में आपको पता चलेगा. गुड इवनिंग सुनील भैया. यस, और सुनील जी हैं जो आर्टिस्ट को अपने प्रोग्राम रूबरू के थ्रू आर्टिस्ट का पूरा जो मिर्च मसाला होता है ना आर्टिस्ट की लाइफ में, वो सब निकालते हैं कूट कूट कर सुनील भैया. कौन से शो में? रूबरू में. लेकिन जो आर्ट है उसके बारे में आर्ट कनेक्ट में आपको पता चलता है. सो आई एम वेटिंग हमारी अर्पणा जी के लिए, लेकिन काफ़ी लगता है उनको दिक्कत है. आई एम ट्राइंग टू कनेक्ट विथ हर. आई होप शी कैन ज्वाइन टुडे. ये सेकेंड टाइम हो रहा है कि वो ज्वाइन नहीं कर पा रही है. लास्ट टाइम मेरे यहाँ पर नेटवर्क इश्यूज था, आज इनके एंड पर नेटवर्क इश्यूज हैं. सो लेट्स कीप आवर फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड. नेक्स्ट रूबरू में थैंक यू सुनील जी फॉर रिमाइंडिंग दैट कि नेक्स्ट मेरी बारी है रूबरू में. सो थैंक यू फॉर रिमाइंडिंग मी दैट. यस, अगली बार पोजीशन चेंज होने वाली है मेरी. मैं होस्ट नहीं हूँ, मैं गेस्ट रहूंगी सुनील भैया के शो रूबरू पर. या सो आई थिंक we have Aparna Di backstage. Just let me check how to let her in. Just Okay, so just let me see what I can do. And okay, so there is some issue. She's already there on the stage, but I'm not able to, get her on the show, which I'll do shortly. Just give me a few minutes. I will just send her an invite again. And let's see if she's able to connect. So we have Mr. Ramakrishna ji also joining us. Thank you for joining today's show. Yeah, so I think there is some issue with the network and the link as well. प्लीज़ पेशेंस बनाए रखें और जुड़े रहें हमारे साथ। अपर अर्पणा दी आती ही होंगी। टिल देन, सो यू आर वाचिंग द शो आर्ट कनेक्ट। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट मीरा बंसाली, और मेरे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं सुनील भैया एज अ व्यूवर, एंड वी हैव मिस्टर रामाकृष्णा। एंड आज के हमारे गेस्ट के शो के गेस्ट हैं अर्पणा राव जी, जो एक कथक एक्सपोनेंट हैं। और बाकी वो ओके, सो आई जस्ट स्टॉप माई कैमरा फॉर अ फ्यू सेकेंड्स बिकॉज मुझे कुछ लिंक वगैरह सेंड करनी है दी को। जस्ट गिव मी अ फ्यू सेकेंड्स प्लीज। Okay, so Aparna has finally joined us. I'm so sorry and welcome Arpanadi to the show Art Connect. Am I audible?
A little loud. You'll have to come in a little loud. I can't hear you.
Yeah, okay. So welcome to Art Connect,
Still, you're coming
Arpana
little
Di.
loud. Can you hear me? You'll have to speak a little loud,
Yeah,
Meera.
yeah. Am I audible now? My speaker is on full volume.
Okay. I am I audible to you?
Yes, you are absolutely audible.
You are very, very faint. Extremely faint.
I'm so sorry.
Please come near your mic or something. Or do you
Yeah,
need
this
those?
is
Because I have microphones and I think I'm audible. If you just take them out and do it, I think that will be better. You're on mute. You're on mute.
now. Am I audible?
Yes, you're better now.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, this is prime time for the house also to be buzzing, so that is why I need those headphones. Anyways,
Oh,
yeah. So welcome Arpanadi finally to Art Connect on Neelam Saxena page, and please introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself.
okay, fine. Nothing major, small things about me. Still a long way to go. Not even achieved 10%, I feel. So I'm Arparna Rao, and I'm a Kathak dancer and an artist basically because I've dabbled in many things other than writing and singing. Um, I grew up, born and brought up in Mumbai, and I was around 6 years old when my mom started. I joined Bharatnatyam basically to start off with when I was 5, and then the Bharatnatyam teacher went off to Madras, and there was nobody around for Bharatnatyam, so I started doing Kathak. I come from a family of films. My father was a cinematographer. I lost him 4 years back. Who did all the movies in the 90s like Khuda Gawah, Hum Rangila, and all that, and all the big movies. Uncle is a singer, Sudesh Bhosle. So very artistic family. My mom was a Odissi dancer, but she left dancing after she had us. So I started off doing Kathak, but nothing major that I'm going to do that or something like this. But then I completed my Visharad. I gave stage performances. I enjoyed being on stage. So I did that. And then later, when I grew up, I was moved to my college over here. Many of my friends were into theatre, so I joined the group. And I did a lot of plays and theatre with Dinyar Contractor, Paritosh Painter, and all that. And before I got married, I did a movie down south. And then you know how it is. You want to just get married and do nothing. So I did that also and have babies. And then when my daughter was 8, I said, God, but dance was something I was continuously doing. Everything else was coming and going, but dance was something which was just every time. Then
That
when my
was the
daughter was
constant in your life.
yeah, but I can't hear you, Meera, again.
I said that was the constant in your life.
That was the constant.
Dancing was constant. Yes.
It was like I breathe, I eat, and I dance. So that was dance was one factor which was there, and I was continuously doing that. When my daughter was not even 8, when she was 6 or 7, I thought, let me start teaching her and some of her friends. So that's how it started. My thing about teaching, and right now I have like under my academy, I have like 150 students,
Oh,
and
lovely.
uh, we perform for TEDx. We performed at Kalagoda. We performed at the Prince of Wales Museum. We performed at Puri. And day before yesterday, I fulfilled my dream. I performed for the United Nations, NCPA, which is a dream for every artist. So I performed that solo and with the students of my academy, which is named Arpana Mahwan Nritya Academy. So
Okay.
Amna, and now I even I want to. spread this dance across. So I, along with a friend of mine who runs Vidyaniketan group of schools, I go to this small place called Sri Rampur every month, and I teach these farmer kids. So
Okay,
they
that
are
is
all,
a
and it's such a pleasure to watch them do it. Such a pleasure.
that
So
that is something very absolutely amazing thing that you're doing.
so and to young girls, and you feel
Yes.
that yes, the art is not dying; it's still there. I mean, it's all about the teacher.
Yes, I agree to that. It's all about the teacher. If you have got such a lovely teacher as yourself, anybody can dance then. I mean,
Thank you so
obviously
much.
आपकी छड़ी के नीचे.
So I've done a few music videos lately related to dance. With one of them has
Okay,
won some international. It's got awards at international festivals, so it's all
oh,
related.
to dance. Okay, so ma'am, you have such a amazing,
I,
you have such an amazing profile. You have said almost everything that I wanted to ask, but then there are few technical things that I want to know about the dance, because see, there are many people who may be passionate about dancing, but then they do not know what type of degrees they need to get, in this form of art. So what are the degrees, technical degrees that you may need
so
to perform?
there are different universities where you are associated basically to dance, which I give out. I'm with Akhil Bharatiya Gandharva University, which is in Meerut, and our university's got centers all throughout the world, even New York. And right now, New York University has got Kathak as a subject in their curriculum, by the way. So that's
Lovely.
like a great thing. So you have like written exams also for dance. You get your graduation, which is known as Visharat. You get your post graduation, which is known as Alankar, and then you can go ahead and do your doctorate also in Kathak. So it all depends. But like I have learned dance from Nataraj Gopikishan, and right now I do Riyaz with my guru Pandita Uma Dubra. So she doesn't believe in degree. I do believe because I have learned it that way. But she
Yeah,
feels a performer is a performer. But
true.
that is also true one aspect. But you should know what you're dancing about, right? If I'm doing a
Yes,
small piece like a toda, I should know what is. I'm telling you a technical term. So I should know what is a toda. It's a tabla ka bol. What is a paran? It is a pakhavach ka bol. So I should know these things. I should know the simple definitions. Maybe a not lot of material because in the end you're a performing artist and visually you should look good on stage when you're performing and people should
true,
like.
true. No, but a proper qualification does help. The degree, obviously, the talent, inborn talent is, you need to hone those skills. So honing those
Because
skills,
if you're giving those exams, your knowledge increases. Sorry, I cut you. If you're giving those exams, your knowledge increases. And secondly, you're always on your toe that
right,
you have to complete this portion. You have to do your riyas because otherwise you get relaxed about it. Everyone is not so passionate, not like we are going to do a riyas without, and it's not very easy to get shows every time, right? And you can't keep getting
right,
shows every time. So if you have these exams, people really work on it. And like now, I have these Gandharva exams for my students. I have around 50 kids who are giving at different levels, they're giving. So, because of these exams, they are studying the material, they're doing their riyas. So, that makes one cycle, like you go to school and you give an exam. And
एक
here
स्ट्रेस बनाए
also,
रखना है.
yeah. And here also, if
Stress
tomorrow if
रखना
I
है.
want to take Kathak as a career for any young child who wants
Yeah,
to grow in Kathak and she gets these degrees, she can apply in any university for a job and go ahead.
correct. Yes. So the inborn talent as well as the degree go hand in hand, to become a very versatile Kathak exponent or a dancer in any field, I guess.
I
So,
feel anyone who's got feet and passion can dance. So there's nothing called inborn talent. You have to work towards it. If you
I
work
agree
towards
to that,
you
because I'll just share one small experience. I tried dancing. I'm a person with two left feet. I cannot dance. I
no
tried
no
dancing,
did you
but
put in that
I
much
gave
of
up.
effort?
I gave up within a month. Let me be very frank. I gave up within a month.
You give up
If I
within a
would have
month.
been persistent, maybe I would have, learned a little bit more.
You were not persistent. In a month, you can't learn
Yeah,
dancing. If you would have given it like lots of months, maybe you would not be
yeah.
singing right now.
Yeah, I just gave 1 month. I know, my bad. And in 1 month, we बहुत सारी छुट्टियां करी. So it was not even a proper 1 month. So yeah, I guess persistence, devotion, dedication all go hand in hand if you want to really learn any form of art, be it dance, be it writing, be it drawing or whatever, any form of art.
In any form of any work, I feel. Any form of art, only I will disagree. Even if it's a doctor or an engineer, they are
True.
also regularly at it. So that's
Right.
how they are doing themselves. So any kind of work we humans do, we have to do it on a regular basis and be at it
Totally.
at least give some hours in a
Yes.
day, then we are good at it.
Yes. So, coming up to my next question is how has Kathak helped you your in your mental wellness? This is the question that I ask to almost all my guests, because whatever we do out of passion and love or dedication and all those things, somewhere the or the other it is related to our mental health. So, like, has it helped you in times when maybe you were not, you were down, you were not feeling up to the mark, your usual chirpy self, and then so how did Kathak help you at that time?
My usual chirpy self is because of that, like I feel. Because I feel dance and music is a meditation. You can't
Yes,
like do it along with thinking of something. We've got something called beats and rhythm and this and that. So if suppose I'm doing some padhan or I'm doing a dance and I'm doing my bowl, and if I'm thinking, oh God, I have to fight with my husband, oh God, I have to do something for my daughter, oh God, I have to do this, I will go wrong. So, and
yes,
it is so, if you don't want to go wrong, and if you think, oh God, you have to get it right, you have to be after it. So, it's a form of meditation. So, at least for that period of time, uh, it gives you a high. So, it helps you. I feel when you're so much into it, when you're so much into anything that you love, be it Kathak, be it music, be it anything, then I think nothing else matters. Everything else is, you rise above that. So, and I feel
yes,
dance,
true.
music, you don't need to do yoga. I feel that it is yoga. So it's helped
Yeah,
me.
I mean,
Woman has a story. Every woman has something. Forget woman. I feel every person has a story. Even if you have someone who's famous, they'll have. No person can tell that I was born happy and throughout my life I didn't have these low moments, right? So I
right.
feel it gives me strength. I mean, for me, dance is my strength to fight all my low moments. It's given me that push that you know it's not it's given me the courage to fight those moments and to feel it's okay, let me just because at that particular time when you're very low you can just take any drastic action, right?
Yes,
When
right.
you the reason many of my students, their parents have come to me and I tell no, let them learn this form because it you get patience when you're learning a classical dance form because you have to be you're learning one particular piece for like literally 2 months and you don't have to get bored. So when you're young and you started that you have this thing of being patient about it that hum log lage rahe, you're going after. It's not that you're changing it today I learn something, tomorrow I learn something today. So that helps you build your patience and helps you be so strong to fight anything that comes your way.
You have said it very well that uh, any type of music or dance is definitely meditation. I'm not so good at both, but I am a good listener. So I listen to music, and it is truly a form of meditation. It brings peace, and I have different types of music sets for all types of moods. So basically, I'm a Taurian, so Taurians speak by the language
Oh,
of music.
I'm a
So,
Taurian. When's your birthday?
oh, no, no, that is a top secret. But yes, our viewers would love to know your birth date since
It's
you are
9th
also
of
talking.
May.
Pardon?
It's 9th of May.
9th of May. Lovely. So yes, so all our viewers can now wish you on your birthday, which is upcoming in the month of May.
I love this
So
wishes.
yes, all of us will wish you, and we have few people who have already joined us. There is Mr. Ramakrishna, then we have Mr. Sunil Joshi. So Sunil Joshi जो है उनका भी एक कार्यक्रम आता है रूबरू नीलम सक्सेना दी के पेज पर उसमें वो आर्टिस्ट की पूरी कुंडली दर्शकों के सामने लेके आते हैं नॉट कनेक्ट जो आर्टिस्ट है उनके अंदर के छुपे हुए आर्ट को भी बाहर निकाल के लेके आते हैं ऐसे हैं हमारे सुनील भैया सो सुनील जी जुड़े हुए हैं एंड देन वी हैव कविता वर्मा जी who is also who has joined us today and of course there are many more a few more viewers who had actually joined and then they left because of the network issues. But yes, all of them will definitely catch up the video later on. That will be still there on the Neelam Saxena page for everybody to view. And a few more things that I need to ask before we wind up this show. That you have said you are even a writer and you have dabbled in. No,
I'm
you
not
are
a
not a
writer.
writer. You are
I'm
not a
not a
writer, but you
writer.
have dabbled in, I would say,
Yeah.
South film heroine आप रह
Yes.
चुकी हैं. So a little bit, I'm a South Indian film fan. So थोड़ा बहुत
No,
juice
this was
बता
I
लेकिन
did a movie, a Malayalam movie with
experience.
Suresh Gopi. That was in '97, so it's like way back.
Yeah.
And Suresh Gopi is a big star now. Also, he
Yes.
there. And then later on, got into the family way and all that stuff. But recently, I did a couple of music videos, but they were all related to Kathak and Gurus. There was one with
Yeah.
Ronkani Gupta, who's a very known classical singer, and the name of the music video was Sayaji, which has won quite some awards for me as well as the director.
Yeah.
So it was also Kathak based, which released around 10 months back. So yes, I did a movie and then I did theater, then I had babies, but like I told you, Kathak was the constant factor.
Yeah.
So
How was
yes,
the
that's
experience? Like
about
how did you facing the camera? I mean, stage performance is different. Facing the camera is a different story altogether.
that
So
stage is more difficult because facing the camera, you like if I'm talking about right now, like if I'm a dancer, okay, I just did a performance 2 days back on stage. Stage is a one take thing. So you go
true.
there, you perform. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You don't get a second chance. Whereas
Yes.
facing the camera, it's like you don't get tired also. 5 minutes you're dancing or reacting and you're wrong, you again get a second chance. So
Yes.
so if you're good on stage, I think facing the camera is very easy for you. Because
Very
there you have
easy.
a live audience on stage. You're just there. They're right on your face.
You're
You know.
right. Right. So the live audience always gives. I mean, for me, it gives me goosebumps because I'm not a stage
Yeah.
performer. But yes, I can speak to the camera very well.
Ah, that's very nice.
Yes. So, anything else you would like our viewers to know?
Yeah, I would like all the kids out there to go and learn any form of dance or music, which I tell to everybody whom I know, because life is full of ups and downs. You be a doctor, you be an engineer, you be a pilot, you be a chartered accountant, but everybody's life has got these struggles. And the only thing that can let you rise above that is music or dance, which is a kind of meditation. So I really feel every child, every parent should go out there and teach their child any form of music and dance. Not that they take it as a career. If they love it, definitely they should go ahead, take it as a career. But just to learn it, because you have that in you. And suppose you're going through your downs, you can definitely, you know, you feel very revived when you're doing your
Yes.
riyas or when you're singing. See, imagine when you're listening to music only how it gives you a high, right? When you're
Yes, it
listening
gives
to
you
good
too
music,
high. Yes.
you're singing and you know you're going wrong, You just go back
True.
again to make it right. So it's a kind of a
Yeah.
meditation and it pulls you out. So that's my thing to every child out there. Please learn something that will help you in future, in uh, when you're older, and at that time it's past the age to learn anything, which I will say age is just a number. But then you
True.
have more time when you're young to learn things rather
Yes.
than when you're older. It gets difficult. You have your work, you have your family, and you have to take out time and do it. When you're young, you just
True.
have your school and you have your activities. So at
Yeah.
that time, if every mother, every father, every parent puts their child into something, it will really be good.
Yes, I agree to that. And one, can you once more just tell the audience about your dance academy? Where is it based? And just a
Well,
little
I
bit.
of my academy is Amna. It is Arparna Mahua Nritya Academy. My name is Arparna. My daughter's name is Mahua, and it's based in Mumbai. So I have my centers, two centers in Mumbai where I frequent and I teach. And I have a center in this small place called Srirampur, which is like Mana from Shivdi, where also I teach kids. But the pandemic has got its plus points also. So I have got a lot of kids from Delhi, Bangalore, the US, Dubai, learning from me online. My kids who used to learn from me and who shifted countries or cities during the pandemic, they got back to me that, ma'am, are you teaching online? And I was. So now I've trained them so well that they are learning online and they give their exams in their centers only over there too.
Okay.
So, well, yes, if I mean, and I make them give regular exams. I make them perform at different places. Like I have a class show which I make all my kids perform. My
Okay.
kids have won this Kala Ghoda festival. They were the second runner-ups in that, and they did. It was on Mumbai a melting pot. Sorry, not first runner-ups. They were. So Mumbai a melting pot. The theme was. So we showed Bombay in its glory. I had the concept of showing Bombay through dance. So we have this
Oh,
tatkar which footwork which goes on a rise and then it goes slow and then we do a tihai and we end it. So it's like the city which opens up in the morning,
yes.
hustle bustle, tuck, 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 you're going. And then I
Yes.
did bowl, something like that. Tell you the bowl. It goes like so this reminded me of the local train.
Yes, that is what it sounded like. The slow chugging train, right?
This and I said, "Oh, Mumbai, what do you think when you think Mumbai? You think the train,
Local trains.
noise, right? And
Yes.
so these are the two things that, and you think about the safety of women. So there's one paran which Tadikathun shows a woman, a beautiful woman walking free, plucking flowers, putting in her hair. The bowl is something like this. And
Okay.
so it was very appreciated because I felt that Mumbai is so safe for women. You can go at 2:33 in the night and just walk inside a rickshaw and no one's going to do anything.
Yes.
And the train and the noise. I mean, the sweet noise, I should say. So,
Yes.
and my kids perform very well. So, and they enjoy performing. They really love it. They really love it. You should give a stage to a child because when they come on stage, they they get more confident in their life later to face anything. That confidence I've seen any child going on stage after 2 3 months, you should see that confidence in that child. It just builds up towards it.
Yes.
So, to all whoever will be watching this, please enroll your kids into some kind of art form and see to it if it's music or dance, see to it that your child is given a stage to perform so
Yes.
that he or she gets that confidence to face things.
Yes. Very well said. And yes, all of our viewers, please do look upon Arpana Rao ma'am. She's also there on Google search. In case you have missed the starting and you have not even been able to connect to us properly, so you do that. And thank you, Arpana Di, for joining us. And finally, we were able to do this Art Connect show today. with so much of I guess network issues. I mean,
Yeah,
everything is fine now, but network issues is still a problem.
yeah.
So yes, thank you so much for joining. It was lovely meeting you, and I hope I can catch you back again, since we both are Mumbaiites and we both have we both love the city. So I hope I catch you again, face to face. Uh,
Yes,
So with that,
definitely. Do that. We
we take leave
and
of the
then don't
audience.
make us done.
Yes. I will join you at your own studio, I mean dance studio, to and capture the whole thing if possible. So and see you in motion. I just saw your hands right now. You were, I mean, it was so delightful seeing your hands, the movements, the fluidity with which you were, and the grace with which you, I was like just mesmerized and seeing the screen that itne me, if I'm like this, the whole performance is going to be like amazing.
So much.
And I just caught a few glimpses of it when you had posted it on Insta about your NCPA last yesterday evenings. So I was like, oh my god! I mean, this is just fabulous. So, and today
I'll
I
just
actually saw that.
because
Yeah, so I mean, I just saw a glimpse of that right now, and I'm truly telling, you can see from my expression and from my laughter that yes, I really enjoyed seeing you. It was like amazing that I saw you with a little bit of movements, but it was absolutely gorgeous. So
thank you so
thank
much.
you, Arpana ji. Yes, thank you for
Thank
joining us. And with this, I end today's Art Connect. And with me was my guest, Arpana ji. And thank you, viewers. Thank you, Neelam Saxena ji, for giving us such a lovely platform. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
thank you. Thank